can you help us know how one can build emotional stability to make sure that they are not manipulated into such a relationship?
For that one, it starts with self, because before you go dealing with other people, you have to deal with yourself. And so we encourage everyone, you don't have to have a problem to go for counseling. You're going for counseling for self-awareness, to know yourself. There are things we've gone through as an individual, and they need to be talked about with a professional who can be able to point it out. Some things we think are normal, but they're normal because we grew in them. They're not normal because it is acceptable. Like, for example, for someone it is normal when they are grown up seeing they can hug their parents and kiss their parents. Good night, good morning. Then you meet someone who has never been hugged, has never been told they love you by their parent or even their sibling. Now you're together for some reason. Mmepata vibes, you vibed, so now you're in a relationship. Yeah. So you're in that relationship and it's like they're struggling with something. You're always trying to hug them. You're always trying to kiss them and write to them, I love you. And they're like, why is he so clingy? Why is he always on my back? But it's a matter of that's not what they're used to. So the first thing is being self-aware. What have I known all my life? And is it right? Is it serving me the right way? After the counseling, now I'm meeting another person. Are they self-aware enough to have that discussion? Because what we're doing is jumping from step 1 to, from 1 to 100, you're stepping from 1 to 50. Vibes are at point 1. You have to vibe anyway. Vibes are at point 1. You're moving to 50 where it's like, I think I like you, like me. Let's start this. So you're starting something and none of you have done from 1 to 50 where it is interacting with what you have known. Like, these are my boundaries. These are the ways I do my things. This is how I love. Are you accepting of the way I love? Mimi, I like gifts. You don't even know how to buy socks. And I'm waiting for gifts. What will happen? We'll start fighting. Yeah. I will start buying new clothes and you're like, kwani nguo zangu ni mbaya? But for me, my love language is gifts. For the other person, the love language might be affection and attention. Babe, you look really nice. They want to hear that all the time. But wewe, hata zenye unapewa, you're like, wow, they saw my hair. Sure? Yeah. Unaambiwa you look good in that, you never wear that again. Because you're like, I don't want people to look at me. Yet it was a positive thing, but to you it is, someone looked at me.
Someone did too much attention.
Too much attention. And they just said, Christabel, your hair looks really nice. From now on, you have a cape on. No one understands why you are having a cape on. So it is knowing yourself, then knowing the person with their insecurities and what have they done to help them get out of there. That's where the whole emotional intelligence come in. Because you can have the information. I know I am an introvert, yeah, but what have I done about it? Do I go around telling everyone, I'm an introvert, don't talk to me?
Or I just don't want anyone in my house.
I don't want anyone in my house. Or it's, I'm an introvert, but you can step here. Yeah, I can let you step here. I can let you hold my hand just today. Slow steps. I'm working on it. But people have this, take me as I am.
Yeah, it was never the problem.
Yeah, yeah. So we always have to assess ourselves and also assess the other person and be really open to criticism and compliments. Because everyone is so used to criticism that a compliment comes through and it's like, no, you're lying.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. Can't be saying that. And now the whole relationship, now you end up being the toxic one. Because now you're being given compliments, you're downgrading them. So your partner starts doubting him or herself, and that's their love language. So now they're doubting their value in your life. Is it that you don't want compliments from me? Or is it, by the way, am I lying? But I thought you're pretty. You see, now you're messing with them. So who's becoming toxic again? Now you're the toxic one because you're not dealing with your things. So it's, even when you find someone in a toxic relationship, sometimes even the enabler, being an enabler is toxic to the other person because they're learning from you. They're learning it's okay to beat. They're learning it's okay to cheat. they're learning it's okay to do all these other things because you entertained it. So now you come to a place where you're like, I need to be out of this. They cannot live without you because no one else will accept that type of behavior.
Or no one will accept that type of version
Yeah.
build of them.
Yes. And then they'll expect anyone who comes in to fit that mold that you are. They try the first one, the second one, it doesn't work. Mnasikia tulirudiana. The enabler and the you went back because even you were used to the toxicity. You kind of, it's not enjoying it, but you adapted.
Wow, you became comfortable.
Yeah.
With toxicity.
So anything new, there are people out here, they cannot take a gentleman or a lady. They want, unasikia memes, tunataka violence. For some of them, it's true. They don't know, they get a gentleman and they cannot handle it. He's not shouting at me, he's not texting me all the time, he's not calling me, maybe anipendi.
I'm too good for him. No, he's too good for me.
Yeah, now you're doubting your value. Then what happens, you go for someone who will make you feel like I'm too good for them. Yeah. What does that mean? They're toxic to you. But you're running for that because they put you at some level. You don't have to compete for this top level, but you're not at the top. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Bosire, for coming to our show. We've really learned so much. Till next time, adios.